Dobrý, jdeme kouknout zase opět na Mauryho a Kanye Westovo nejhorší crash out do dnešního dne. Možná někdo z vás viděl TikToky, pokud jste neviděli, dovolte mi jeden rychlý pustit. Skipnul jsem jenom 10 sekund. No way. Týpek si vzal celý velký kostým. Dobrý, takže pokud jste neviděli, co se dělo nedávno s Kanye Westem, je docela crazy. Nevím, jestli je to nějaký jeho promo na další album, nebo prostě si myslí, že po něm jde kámo Illuminati. No, nedávno psal zajímavý tweet docela, něco jakoby o Německu, dal taky jakož trošku historický narážky, pak psal něco o Didym, nevíte, kdo je Diddy, tak je to prostě milovník dětí, jeho kámo. Je to docela, jde to skopce s Kaněm, no. Přišel pak na interview kámo v tomhle. Takže zajímá mě, možná to budu mít nějaký zajímavý pointy, ještě jsem to neviděl, ale jdem na to. Viděl jsem akorát pár TikToků, ale to mi nic moc neřeklo, jenom jakoby ten kostým. Takže jdem na to.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so within the last 48 hours, Kanye West has officially crashed out. Like, I genuinely believe this is the worst.
Miluju crashouty. Crashouty jsou moje oblíbená věc, ale když to dělají influenceři, miluju crashouts.
PR stunt he's ever done in his entire career. And I genuinely believe he's just gotten to the point to where he just genuinely does not care anymore. He's officially said, F it, I'm going balls to the wall, I don't care what anybody thinks, I'm gonna do what I want.
No, ono už hlavně se spolupráce, takže je to jedno. Takže jestli prostě řekne nějakou wild věc, tak co se může stát? Nic. Je to jedno.
I'm gonna feel how I feel and say what I say. I suppose whatever the hell he's been going through in his life has pushed him to the edge to the point to where he has now pulled up in a impromptu interview with a streamer / YouTube.
Kámo, vidíte ten chain? Okay.
By the name of DJ Academic.
To asi nemá nic dokumentovat, kámo.
Who originally blew up off of the War in Chirac YouTube channel and who now runs the Academy YouTube channel and the DJ Academics YouTube channel. He also posts on Instagram too.
V životě jsem mě neslyšel, actually, nevím, kdo to je, prostě.
Mostly hip-hop rap community related content. However, lately he's got into contact with Kanye and
Kanye West, kámo, co to má sakra na sobě, vole?
And met him at his hotel room, right? Kanye provided the location, the deets, and this is what happened.
How you doing, brother? Good, chill. That's crazy. Kept it light.
Kámo, to musí být hrozně insane si takhle prostě říct, OK, jdem dělat interview s Kanye Westem, teď ti podá ruku, kámo, ty ho vidíš, vole, cítíš z něho tu auru, říkáš si, to je on, toho jsem poslouchal, udělal graduation, pak tam má tenhle přívěšek, ale jakoby je to wild, ne, že prostě takovýhle člověk, kámo, z toho výsnosti, nuts.
So as you can see, DJ Academics is actually stepping into Kanye's hotel room before he actually flew off to Japan for, I suppose, a weekend getaway. But later in the interview, when DJ Academics got acquainted with Kanye, meeting him for the first time in his life, I mean, he had to be nervous, right? You know, he was getting a little comfy on the couch, wondering where they were going to do the interview, what shot they were going to get, how everything was going to go down, right? Kanye goes off to another room to, you know, put on his outfit, because that's what celebrities typically do. They have outfits.
A pak přišel úplně v jiném outfitu.
It's that they don't wear to an interview. They get ready with makeup, a fresh set of clothes, you know, do their hair, etc., etc. Pretty standard stuff for celebrities.
Klasika.
So Kanye
Okay.
goes off into the other room, and then this is what basically happens when he finally comes back out.
Nevím, ale to vypadá jak nějaký Family Guy script, kámo. To jako prostě, jak se to jmenuje, z Griffinů, kámo. Prostě Griffinovy scénka.
Wherever you want. You can sit right here. Yeah. What do you think?
Yes, Kanye came out of the room with a all-black KKK outfit. From top to bottom, the cone head and the infamous full-body robe drape.
Prostě insane.
And everything. I mean, listen, Kanye, bro. At this point, you gotta understand that most people will look at this and be like, you've lost your complete fucking...
Já nechápu, o co mu vůbec šlo, to je prostě jako, že aby neragebaitil lidi, jako je to teď troll, nebo to má být nějaká actual message. Co se tomu člověkovi honí hlavou asi?
In mind. I mean, I have my theories.
Ok, čete, myslíte si, že ten člověk prostě kámo je crazy, nebo je to prostě nějaký ten head a vymýšlí nějaký úplně business plán, a nebo zase zůstaneme u toho ten heada a chce prostě dát nějakou message, která prostě prolomí vaši, kámo, všechny stěny, dostanete se z boxu a vlastně zjistíte, že celý svět ovládají nosoví pánové, nosatí pánové můžou za všechno, co se tady děje. Rotten Child, už to začíná dávat smysl. Už to chápu, už tomu rozumím. Dobrý, nic.
As to why Kanye's doing this, right? I'm not really gonna get too deep into it. You know, they say Kanye's manic, they say Kanye's crazy. But at this point, I genuinely believe Kanye West knows exactly what he's doing. And I think he's just a troll. I think he's a provocateur. I think he wants the attention. And you know, I do think he has a
OK, takže týpek si prostě myslí, že to trolí, aby zpromoval album nebo něco.
way of exposing a lot of corruption in society, the music industry, people blackballing him, corporate espionage, fraudulent activities, the people and puppeteers of the music industry and who actually runs shit. Like, I get all of that. You know, this is nothing new. Kanye's been doing this for decades, right? Just in different ways, platforms, in his music, on TV, on Instagram, on Twitter, on different social media platforms. But at this point, I don't know what kind of strat is going on here. Why does he have a black KKK?
Jakoby jo. Já si myslím, že v tom music businessu prochází jako hodně shady taktiky. U těch jako velkých labelů, vole, si vlastně, když chcete vydat song, tak to na něj čekáte legit rok třeba, než ho můžete vydat občas. Myslím si, že o tom mluvil zrovna ten Oliver Tree, ale to je taky takový goofball, no. Nevím, já tam nejsem, takže co já o tom vím, nicméně věřím tomu, no. Ale tohle je Wild jakoby hodně provokativní.
A robe on. It's just all so confusing.
Now, do you want to talk to me or stand when I'm here?
Ten týpek, kámo, kam jsem se to dostal? Co se actually děje?
Academics look so confused right now, bro.
10 sekund naspět prostě seděl, kámo, na gauči, chilloval si, no dobrý, přijde Kanye West, snad si nebudu vypadat jako úplnej dement, řeknu mu něco smysluplného a Kanye přijde, kámo, v téhle, kámo, kápi, insane.
Bro, he doesn't even know where to look, bro. Do you see this man's face? Like, let's zoom in right now. Look at this man's face.
Like this.
Prostě.
I mean, I'm letting you set
To je wild.
down right now.
Bro, this man was so caught off guard. He said, I mean, I'm gonna let you set up the design right now, bro, because they were setting up the shot for the interview. But it was just so crazy how this man was caught off guard. Like, he really didn't know what to expect. He didn't know how to react. It's just honestly hilarious.
Nah, you know, funny thing is I really wanted to wear it yesterday, but I thought they would like put me in a hospital for my outfit.
You think?
Co? Jakého hospital?
Now, later in this interview, Kanye goes on to rant about how he believes people would actually use him dressing up as a KKK member as a means to put him in a hospital, I suppose, under a 5150, right? Where you forcibly lock somebody up under a mental health crisis, right?
Mental health crisis. Okay, dobře.
This was the strategies used against Britney Spears and lately as well, Wendy Williams, I believe. However, in this case,
O tom třeba vůbec nic nevím.
Kanye West believes that this may have been a possibility for him given the attire he supposedly wanted to wear in public.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they would
Na něm teď mluví mimozemšťané, actually, what the fuck?
put me in the hospital for my outfit.
Co?
So even yesterday, I'm watching the video, and I'm like, who do you think, like, someone else gonna do? That's what the video said. Who do you think that is, and what do you think? Obviously, you said they're saying things that how you feel at the moment.
Honestly, just watching this right now again, because I watched the
Ten fucking zvuk, to je insane.
entire stream the day it was aired, feels so surreal because you can see Kanye West's eyes through the mask, and I don't know what the hell Academics was thinking in this moment. His heart must have been racing. It must have been so surreal just talking to a legend like Kanye West, one of the greatest musicians of all time in hip-hop, rap, and just pop in general, right? Contemporary music, knowing full well that under that KKK outfit is Kanye West, just looking at him through the mask. It's just weird as fuck, man. Good God.
And some people might feel like they're ruffling feathers. Well, who do you think would carry that much that they would want to play in your life? Because you do feel like your life is a living through, right?
Yeah, I think I definitely when I started.
Bro,
Já nerozumím ani píču. Není slovo nerozumím, kámo, to je insane.
again, I gotta pause, bro. This feels like a late night Adult Swim episode. I swear to God, it feels like one of those fever dreamish ass, mind bending, out of this world Adult Swim episodes you would catch as a kid when you were been supposed to be asleep, but your parents didn't know you were still awake, and you would see some shit like this on TV and be confused as hell.
Bossing up for my kids. I definitely feel, what's I got me this? Yeah, I definitely feel that I was pushing life to the limits by pushing into the truth of like, we know that wasn't surprising when I
No, já jediný, co jsem rozuměl, pushing life to the limits, to je všechno.
put that image up of my youngest daughter.
But later in this interview, Kanye goes on to a long rant about our tiny hatted friends in the Middle East. He talks about Kim Kardashian, you know, his baby mother. He talks about Cardi and I believe Travis leaving him off the album because of the people who control them, telling them that they couldn't put Kanye on the album because of his recent antics or, you know, the general image he has right now going on. And obviously the people who control these record labels obviously are of a certain lineage or religion or group that Kanye West has
Jakože celou music ovládají prostě nosadí pánové, to se tady chce říct. Nebo co tady chce říct, vole Kanye?
been repeatedly disrespecting, so that's another component of that. But an important part of this interview with DJ Academics, he begins to ask Kanye, what happened to being a Christian in Sunday service? How did you go from that all the way to now where you are now, you know, being a provocateur, you know, saying everything you're saying about the Jews and back to making secular music and...
Kdy to bylo s tím Lil Pumpem? Před 6 lety, kámo. To je hrozně dávno.
With the whole Bianca Sensori situation, basically he's made a complete 180 to an entirely different personality now.
Now when people are seeing how you're speaking, they're like, what happened to that year? Like, how do you get from there to here? What changes or what do you then realize?
I'm evil. It's the real power of God. No white people, no black people, nobody can tell me what to say, think, talk, or who the to be. And I'm happy everybody's so interested in me being me. I'm so happy that just me doing exactly what I want to do and saying exactly how the fuck I feel or what I say is so interesting to people.
This was the most awkward part of the interview. Kanye went on the tangent of expressing how he feels, and DJ Academics is just looking at this man through the mask, you know, into his eyes like, completely understand, Kanye, I understand. Everything you're saying right now makes complete and total sense. I'm just happy for the interview. Nah, I'm just playing. Yo, shout out to DJ Academics for even actually making this interview happen, because that's crazy. I don't think many people in this world could even get into contact with Kanye, much less have a full-blown hour interview with this man. But as for the rest of the interview, Kanye begins to start throwing around a whole lot of F-word slurs, and I'm not talking about the F-word curse. I'm talking about the one that starts with F and
What the fuck?
rhymes with maggot. I cannot show that on my channel for obvious reasons, but Kanye begins to throw that around about 100 different times throughout the duration of the interview. So yeah, but honestly, I'm surprised the original interview was still up. I mean, at the time of this recording, the video has over 1 million views on YouTube. So yeah, guys, do let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about this. What do you think?
Takže tam prostě mluvil o tom, že prostě labely a nosací pánové, chápu. Takže je interview, je to ještě tam? Zajímalo? Je to tam? Čekaj, co? Uncut? Unedited. OK. The victims of Dartwar. What the fuck?